Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Let's go in Rainbow, the DOKKANFEST STR Super 17. Let's see if this character can be a little bit more effective once we throw the Rainbow Star on him. Now, I would love to just pound this character with full dodge. I think full dodge would be exceptional for this unit, but I just would be so scared. Like, unlike, you know, like the Carnival LR Goku and Kid Gohan, who are permanently stacking defense every time they super and building up and building up, it's the opposite for Super 17, who actually gets weaker, right? After a couple of turns, he loses damage reduction. If you don't build up his defense quickly, it's going to be an issue for him. So I think the full dodge build for this character, which really should be ideal for this defensive type unit, it wouldn't be a good idea here. As much as I'd love to do it, it would hurt. The dodges would probably hurt when, you know, we need to build up defense as Super 17. So I'm going to go full additional instead. The additionals can work pretty well for us, right? Because if he's getting these additionals, at least in base, it'll get us extra dodge chance in base before we fuse. You know, I feel like a lot of the times this guy's going to be eating Super 17 once we transformed. We'll be eating super attacks before we super. So it's like, yeah, he does get 50% defense from super attack effect. But, I mean, do you live in rosy, merry-go-lucky land where you always super attack perfectly and then they super? Like, that's not the real world, sorry. Typically, slot 1, I feel like I'm getting bullied off the face of the planet with an instantaneous super, right? So, the additional could help if we have perfect RNG, but if not, you know, that's the issue. Unfortunately, that's this character. Your RNG is perfect, they're a monster W. Not perfect RNG, well, tough shit. Alright guys, we have Rainbowed 17 and 17, Super 17 here. Hopefully we can get a much better sort of showing by these characters now that we're Rainbowed. So of course you guys know the format I like to do with these videos. We do the 55% video, typically at like level 1 links. I try and get up to like a level 5 range-ish, somewhere like that for these characters. Or that we could sort of test out how well they're going to perform. Remember that there is one link difference right here. Fuse Fighter. What is it? Brutal Beatdown becomes Fuse Fighter. Once we... Wait, no, that's Nightmare. Is that Nightmare? That's... This one is... This is Nightmare. This is Brutal Beatdown. Yeah, Brutal Beatdown becomes Fuse Fighter once we transform into Super 17. Now, remember, this is one of those characters, by the way, where links do matter. Typically, it's like villains, they just seem to generate so much power from links. This is where, like, the 8th anniversary giving out the free keys and stuff like that really can be quite good for people, right? Because... you know, you just look at a bunch of these links real fast before we officially start right here. Things like Android Assault right here. You know, this becomes 2 key and 20% defense by the time it's link level 10. 2 key and, like, look, just at level 4, look, we're missing 7% defense and 2 key from this. Like, it's crazy to think about. You know, then things like GT, you know, we get another 4% attack and defense by getting link level 10. So, links are a huge factor for this character. This is a really juiced up opening rotation right here. Intel Fighter 17 could probably be okay in spots under sort of the umbrella. Maybe a little bit better once, you know, they transform into Super 17. But remember that Hellfighter 17 here, he does support. Now, he's okay. One reason that Hellfighter 17 and probably the AGL 17 could sort of be okay is because they came out, a month before the 7th anniversary, right? Like, they are 2021 characters, but it's December of 2021. All right, so 6 million right away, sure. Additional, that's fine. And then here's the Hidden Potential System additional. Remember, my androids have maximum possible additional. They have 27 additional. I don't believe you could get higher than that on this character, so we'll definitely take that. All right, and then they dodge. Beautiful. So remember, every time they attack in the turn, they get a 17% chance to crit and dodge. That was beautiful opening rotation right there. That showed what they can accomplish. Now, this friend right here, we'll take a look at them as well. I believe this is 90%. They have a little bit more dodge, a little bit more crit, but less additional than mine. Wow, they're actually higher links than mine, too. This isn't Minato's, is it? I don't know. Or maybe this is Ningen's. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at what we get right here. Let's sort of see, you know, what this version's gonna do. Oh, we have to make sure to get 3 orbs with Dr. Garo and Dr. Mew, so this is good. So, you know, once they come on rotation, they're gonna give the multiple turn support buff, right, which can be interesting. The only problem with Dr. Zhou and Dr. Mew is that they're just not strong enough defensively. They're just not good enough defensively, I think. I think it's a real issue for that character. They really should be better defensively. It's like the support is really good. I think that's, you know, one of the most important things, but they also do need defense, right? It's not just support is gonna cut it, right? Like if Cell supers right here, we get absolutely obliterated, destroyed. It wouldn't one-shot us, and I mean, you could say it would get us closer to fusing in the Super 17 too, but alright, we'll see. Alright, we can continue to rock in Hellfighter 17 in slot 1 right here, 256k. We do, again, continue to have all 7 links activated, because that's Hellfighter 17, we're getting all 7 activated, right? So their link set here, what do we got? Brutal Beatdown, Android Assault, Shocking Speed, GT, Nightmare, Fear and Faith, Fierce Battle. Again, this link set, funny enough, the one link that's only at level 3 right there is the one that doesn't really get stronger, right? All it does is lower enemy defense and give ki. It's a pretty worthless link. But the links are very important for this character, in terms of how good they're going to function, right? And again, remember, Hellfighter 17, he's okay. And units like Android 16 and Android 18, like, they're okay-ish. The thing about 16 and 18 is that we need them to... We need good RNG. I mean, to be fair, this is the issue with this team compared to a top-tier team, is that this is a team that is heavily predicated on us having good luck, right? Like, you know, we need things to break our way. Again, we're going to have all 7 links activated right here, okay? So far, so good. Pretty clean run. I don't think this Cell is really going to be strong enough to one-shot any of these characters. If he super attacks here, we should be able to transform into Super 17 and see how effective he's going to be. I picked what should be a pretty good fight. I don't know. I don't know if AGL Super 17 is going to take enough. How many hits has he taken? Maybe this will do enough. That's not enough, yeah. I picked the Cell fight. This is a fight that could go on a bit longer. So hopefully we could see 17 build up quite a bit, right? Remember, he does need to get hit 10 times after he transforms, but we do need to take damage, right? Like, the boss has to actually be able to damage us, too. And you guys know, the problem is that these bosses just hit so goddamn hard now. Typically, you just outright get one-shotted, is the thing. And, I mean, this is not like an LR-heavy team, right? We're not rocking movie heroes with all these major LRs and shit like that, where we have 700k plus, right? It's not Final Form Cooler's team, where we have all these easy ATURs and LRs, and again, we're rocking 700k plus. It's just not what we got here. 550 is a huge disadvantage. Like, again, this is where easy ATURs and LRs really can come into play. What is their HP, actually? They're at, yeah, wow. Dude, seriously? You know, I just, the best way to do it, I'm just going to flash this up on screen. I mean, this is a huge difference. Literally the last DOKKANFEST STR, Mr. Yamcha, Mr. Perfect, released on November 30th. Take a look at what his HP stat is compared to the 17s. So we got Yamcha right here, right? He has 19,525. That's practically LR level. And then we have the 17s here that are only at 300, you know, essentially. Which is just kind of like normal HP. But, you know, this is the character that needs that. They need the higher HP. Because it's like, what LRs are... Let's just go to Target Goku. What LRs, Target Goku LRs, are we running? We could run... I mean, we could run... To be fair, we could run Metal Cooler, Final Form Cooler, and Golden Frieza. We could cycle them all in. Depending upon which fight we're taking on, all 3 of them can be ridiculously good. I mean, AGL Golden Frieza can work very well. Final Form Cooler is the best villain in the game, I think, still. right? So it's like you probably would want to run him. We could run into LR Cell. I don't know about Mercenary Tau. I'm not a fan of LR Super 17. I just don't think he's going to be fixed. This character would have been a very impactful EZA. This guy does have an EZA coming up. That's pretty good. Tech Broly has to EZA. Int Cell is good. I mean, we could run him here. He might clash a little bit with Super 17, though, because it's like, we fall below this HP threshold, and then, oops, we transform into Perfect Cell, right, rather than Super 17. Baby still needs his EZA. They're good, but, I mean, well, actually, we could do the Metal Cooler Army. That's not a unit I thought of. Yeah, we could use the Metal Cooler Army. They give artificial life form support. Remember that 17 and 17, I feel like they shouldn't be on artificial life form, but they are, right? So that's good. Okay, yeah. Well, as I'm moving forward, I do need to remember we can rock them. That is impactful, I think. Oh, we can get away with this. He's healing in slot 1. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So let's see. Remember, as long as these boys are, triple attacking for us, I think even in base, they should be pretty effective, right? Like, once we're rainbowed. Because once we have them rainbowed, we have, the ability to build up their potential, their potential system. So we have 27 additional, and then, every attack. Remember, it's just every attack. It's not even every super, but every attack. There's the additional super right there. Remember, they are stacking attack as well, but it's kind of like purposeless attack stacking. I don't know that it really will amount to that much. There's the hidden potential system additional. So see, they definitely look a lot better rainbowed. I figured they would. As this character gets rainbowed and link leveled and stuff like that, they're gonna look better and better and better. What a shock, right? Dodge. Nice. Okay. All right. This is going good. This is going much better. This is going much better. That is exactly what we would want to see. Exactly. Okay. I do feel good about this. They've looked pretty solid so far in this, right? That's what we can hope and expect to see from them, right? That hidden potential system additional procs, and then bam. Because so what? They have a 54% chance to proc the hidden potential. Oh, we could do it again. Yeah. They have a 54% chance to proc the hidden potential system additional per attack that they do at 27 additional, like mine is. So they basically get two 50% chances to proc that hidden potential system additional, which really helps because, again, it gives them a 17% chance to dodge. So the additionals, they can cook. And then we could, become Super 17, and he could shoot out, triple 11 or 12s or 13s. It seems like a pretty unimpressive 55% character that really, kind of comes into his own. Okay, so this is kind of scary. My 17 is right here. I want to make this the showcase character more than anything. Since, again, we're rainbowed and stuff like that. Damn, this is tricky. Because Cell is a problem. I would probably prefer Super 17 in front of it rather than Hellfighter 17, but let's just do this. The Cell is attacking more often in the second spot, so we can rock this. Do we have support from Mew and Dr. Gero in this rotation? I can't remember. Alright, let's see what we get. Hopefully Cell... Oh, the loser can be stunned. Right, that's right. Silly me. Okay, well, they're just gonna mindlessly stack. Guys, sure... I sure wish I could transform. That would be pretty good. Yeah. Transforming would be nice right about now, but, tough, I guess. Tough. We just don't get to transform. They're doing good damage. They're building up, looks impressive, but, they're really special, potentially, once they're in Super 17 mode. And they become much more valuable because they could go in slot 1. Right? Hellfighter 17 is not going to cut it when we get to the perfect cell at the end here. The Bozo is still stunned, so yeah, I guess we're just going to do this whole run, and we're not even going to... we're just going to do the whole run, and we're not even going to get Super 17. I mean, yeah, it's... The HP restriction is the problem. I think turn 5 is fine, but HP restriction on top of it is just terrible design. There's numerous things about this character, I think, that I'm not the biggest fan of. I'm not even really a huge fan that they need a full extreme class rotation in base as the 217s to get extra key attack and defense. I just don't really see why that's needed. I think that hurts them. I think the rest of what they do in base is probably fine, but then there's just numerous problems with Super 17 once he's transformed. I don't think that his damage reduction should be time-gated. He needs to take too many hits. His Ki Blast nullification only works if your HP is under 70%. Again, just numerous issues. I really don't want Hellfighter 17 to stun Cell again, but, I mean, what are we gonna do? Let's just do this. I would be a little bit scared if Cell would super right away. We're probably just gonna die. Okay, that's good. Yeah, it would just be one of those 100% HP to zeros, which I hate so much, but he just gets stunned again. Okay. Alright, well, I mean, the 17s damage-wise, right, like, they are cooking. I mean, you know, they're just getting stronger and stronger and stronger as time is going on, right, since they're stacking and stacking and stacking. Give us hidden potential system still. Yep, there we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then they crit on it, too. Remember, that is their build-up crit in base. Now, they don't have crit like that in Super 17 form. They have to be fighting a super class enemy in order to get that, which I do think might be a little bit stupid as well. I don't know. I guess it's not really that big of a deal to nitpick over the fact that they have the 30% chance to crit against a super class enemy, but I mean, they could have just left it to him baseline. It just feels like the devs, they just don't, like, they just miss the mark, right? Like, I look at all these weird restrictions and shit like that, and it's like, they could put that on, like, the Resurrection F Blues or something like that, or like some Carnival Goku, like one of these Saiyan characters. It's fine, but like the problem is that they just can't fumble the villains. Like, that's the issue. Now, I've seen this guy Super Slot 1. I've literally only seen him, I think, not Super Slot 1 like one time ever. Here's where we die. If he doesn't super attack right away, and Dr. Gero and Dr. Mew don't dodge. Remember, these boys full dodge is what you want to do for something like this. Exactly right here. Gun super. That's okay. This will do enough damage we could transform into Super 17. This is perfect. I think we'll be able to have a Super 17 on each rotation. To jump up to 9, they're up to 9.45, huh? Okay. Super 17 is going to do a lot of damage. They give us another one, 9.77. Okay. Starting to look pretty good. Now, I did bring King Yamas here. So, with the King Yamas, we will definitely be able to survive next turn. Are we going to kill him right here? Hellfighter 17 has to crit, I think. Yeah, we're not going to kill him, which is ideal. I don't think Dr. Gero and Dr. Mew can finish this buff Cell off. They're not going to die from normal attacks. I think they should be okay from Cell's normals, just with, yeah, that's perfect, that's perfect. Okay, no. No. We're good. It's not a Dokkan attack. It's not a Dokkan, oh. Wait, it is? No! No, come on. Dude, it's so hard. I didn't want to transform with the Super 17, right? Like, mine is the rainbow one. That's the showcase unit. Not this one. I just, like, there's issues with this character, man. There is. It's not easy to like, here we are, turn 13. I wish we could have transformed. I do. I really wish. Oh my god. It's so stupid. I mean, I could have, I guess, done the Dokkan attack with, like, 16 and 18, or AGL Super 17. Maybe they wouldn't have done as much damage, but, man, is that freaking stupid. Ugh. Why does the Dokkan attack, it, like, has to proc, it has to heal, it has to... The Dokkan attack has, since day one, always been annoying. Because it's been one of these things where it's like, you know, I want to stack up a character forever. Oh, the Dokkan attack is coming up. It needs to be an AoE for some reason. Right? Very dumb. Alright, so now we get to this point and we're just pretty much just cooked. I don't know. Because if we can transform with the Super 17, I'd really like him to still be with Hellfighter 17. So I think I'm going to do this. I mean, if we die right here, it's whatever, man. Oh, my God. This character just is so annoying. This is just one of these frustrating characters, right? Yeah, we're dead. It's fine. Like, I was thinking about putting 19 and 20 there, but again, I didn't want to lose Hellfighter 17. You don't... This isn't really... Like, this doesn't happen and we go, oh, my God, they suck. That's not the point there. God damn it. I just wanted to keep them next to GT17. Oh my Christ. Alright, let me just spend 50 minutes now. Alright, hey Cell, please do 30% HP damage, but don't do 100% damage, right? We just need 30% damage so we can transform into the good version. Let's put an HP restriction on him. Alright, yes. Okay. A little bit easier this time. We actually got... turn 6, we will be able to transform into Super 17. Last run would have been pretty good because he was juiced up quite a lot. Because remember, all the attack stacks that the two 17s do can certainly make Super 17 hit a bit harder, but it's not like we're building up damage for like an active skill or something like that. Alright, let's go ahead and fuse into Super 17. Remember, he needs to take 10 hits, so let's try and build him up as much as possible here.
お前は俺はお前一つになるのだ究極の人造人間の力を味わいたい
Alright, so we got Super 17 out now, right? We have our damage reduction, we have most of our links activated. So we do have a scouter up as well, so we could... Oh, whoops, actually, okay. We do have a scouter up as well, right? So we can see where super attacks would be coming in at us. We could see that he's not actually going to super attack on this turn. Remember we have 6 out of 7 activated, because Super 17 loses Brutal Beatdown for Fuse Fighter, right? Alright, so let's see how we do. I guess at this point I could get AGL Super 17 next to him. 11 million right there. That's pretty good. Remember, by getting hit right away, we do get a guaranteed additional. So we very easily could triple Super right here. He certainly does begin to look pretty good at this point, right? Remember, this is not Link level 10. The only thing that would be an issue, and this is where his design, again, is pretty horrendous here. If we kill Cell right here... Okay, it's just an additional normal. We wouldn't be able to get these hits, which are essential. One issue with this Super 17, and I do think it's going to become quite a glaring issue, is that his damage reduction is only up for 4 turns. I just don't like this choice. This design choice, I think is stupid. Yes, a lot of times, I do think we might transform into Super 17 right near the end of the fight anyway, right? I mean, that's certainly something that could happen, but... man, I would just rather not have to deal with this bullshit at all, right? Okay, so we'll transform into the second Super 17 right here. We are gonna get the Scouter. I don't know. I'm actually not completely sure. I don't think the Scouter is up, actually. We were, like, right around, like, 34%. Alright, so this friend, Super 17, he should be able to, I guess, finish this cell off right here. Again, it's just, we only have essentially 2 turns of the damage reduction, right? The 17% damage reduction he gets. And then it's like, if we're not, I think, taking sufficient hits, you know, to build up his defense, we would run into problems. Alright, this is a test right here. Do we live against this guy? I'm actually kind of nervous. This cell, I believe this cell's super attack is an other. Let me just look it up to see. I'm pretty sure this guy's super attack is other. Let's pray we take a couple hits before he does any... That sucks. Oh, it is a Ki Blast. Wow, okay. I was just about to look it up. Wow, okay. So in this run, we actually got, okay, cool. We actually got the Ki Blast nullification in here pretty early and pretty easily. Well, that looked good. So this video, this rainbow video has gone much more smoothly than the 55% video did. Wowee, man. Okay. Decent right here. So, nice. Okay, so this is where the boy can cook, right? It's like, all right, like we got the Ki Blast absorption. We healed up a little bit. He's triple supering, right? He could still take a bunch of these attacks, and we're going to continue to build up. So, like, that was very impressive, right? Like, that looked good. But there's just a lot of sort of, like, factors. There's a lot of RNG that goes in to making this, like, work very effectively, right? I just think that there's too much RNG in his kit. There's too many, like, restrictions all over the place. Restriction for fusing, restriction for the Ki Blast nullification. That shit should not be under 70%. It just shouldn't. It should just be, so Super 17's Ki Blast absorption. It should literally, I think, just be like, he gets it, just 100% of the time. I think it should just activate 100% of the time with no condition, right? Like, I would take a 50%, but I think it should just be an unconditional, like it just always pops. Because, it takes a while to get this guy out, right? Like, you don't just, like, go into the fight and it's like, all right, we're cooking now, right? Like, it takes a little while before we could get to Super 17. So considering how long it potentially could take and the way these fights could go, I do think it would be fine. What is our defense here? 259. He's debuffed. Cell debuffed him. We were debuffed. Were we above 70%? I would actually be a little bit nervous. We don't have our full damage. I'm pretty sure we die if Cell... If we didn't have the nullification up right there and Cell supered us, we might have died. Well, okay. I was about to say his defense is not high enough, but we were massive. Like that Cell debuffs quite a bit, right? Like he does carry a pretty significant debuff, that perfect Cell, which I think this guy can actually hit much harder than many people realize. I think because of his debuff, that carries a huge penalty. Like we saw it. Super 17 was only a 250. Like, he should be much higher than that. Okay, this is good. We will kill Buff Cell right here. He's dead. There's no way he's living this. What is this, Super 17? 60. He should be dead. No equips, bro? Come on, man. These trolls on the friend system, man. We can't give the boy equips. God damn it. Brand new day one Dokkan Fest. We can't put equips on him. Did he take 200? The hell? Again, I do think that maybe 10 hits is a little excessive. Like, I tweeted that, like, Cell is very poorly designed. And I had some people saying it's just, like, they're pushing up their glasses. It's just the transformation condition that's so bad. Well, no, actually, there's flaws literally everywhere in his kit. I would argue. Here, let me give some praise, though. I don't know what the hell is up with the animations. I mean, Super 17 has some of the best looking TUR animations, I think, at all. Like, period, right? Like, don't talk about LRs. Just TURs. What TURs have, like, better animations in this guy? Like STR Cooler? Like, you know, I feel like the animations, and the banner unit, too. Dr. Giro and Dr. Mew, like, they might have the best banner unit animations, period. Like, they look damn good. Alright, so this is a very strong turn right here. That's not enough. 564? That's not enough. No way. No. I mean, we're missing a lot of defense from Lynx. Android, Assault, GT, Shocking Speed. I mean, there's a lot of defense we're missing there. That's just not enough, man. It's not. His damage reduction should not have gone away. I will maintain that. He shouldn't lose damage reduction. It's stupid. Now, remember, we can't nullify here, okay? We got hit 2 more times. I don't know why he needs to get hit 10 times. Okay. If Cell supers right here, we double-digit tank it. Because remember, Super 17 does get 50% defense right here. A normal super. A normal still Supercell. Shit, we're just gonna get one-shotted. Okay. Well, I mean, I can be content. I feel like throughout this video, we did show Super 17 looking really good. Okay, if he's gonna super the classic slot 3 super, we have full dodge, so we could do this. All right, come on, fellas, full dodge, and we're gonna make this a short very soon as well. Go ahead. Okay, dodge right here. Check this out. Damn it. Okay. Well, close your eyes, children. Don't look at this. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Anyway, God. They really had to make Dr. Mew and Dr. Garo just a fish, huh? Okay, sure. Well, sure. I can be content because I do feel like this went pretty good compared to the 55% showcase, which was a disaster. We did just naturally get the nullification. I didn't really have to fish for it. That was good. It was funny. I was literally in the process of looking up if that cell did a Ki Blast super or an other. By the way, I mean, I think I speak for literally everyone when I say this is stupid and ridiculous. This bullshit right here. Like, these are all characters that do undefined super attacks. It's nonsense. It should just be Ki Blast if the attack starts as Ki Blast, and then it should just be other if it doesn't start as a Ki Blast. That's what it used to be. It was literally, if the first attack, like, thing that hits the thing is a Ki Blast, then it's a Ki Blast super. Otherwise, it's other. That's the way it should have been. It would have been much better for this character and for many other characters. I do like Super 17. He certainly looked impressive here. I feel like you might be able to argue this guy above Yamcha. The thing is, this is a very heavily RNG character because of the design flaws. Because there's so many things, like, if things break your way, this guy can look, I think, as impressive as the Gammas or Kid Goku. But that's going to be so uncommon, right? It's like, it can kind of be like that for Yamcha, where Yamcha is kind of designed similar to like a UI Goku, but his dodge is lower, right? Where Yamcha can sell for you, Bardock can sell for you, Super 17 can sell for you, whereas I think Path to Power, Kid Goku, and the Gammas, them getting caught is pretty rare, I feel like. Whereas, like, you know, I think Super 17 and Yamcha and Bardock, like, it's a little bit more common where they will get caught, right? But this character, again, the poor design just leads to you needing good luck. Your luck is good, they're going to look like a Gamma level character. Your luck is bad, they're looking like, I don't know, Tech 17 and 18 who came out, you know, a year and a half ago. They look like that instead. So, let me know what you guys think of our JoJo Pose Super 17 back there. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.